One group wey dem dey call Esan New Era wey be socio-cultural group of ogbonge Esan sons and daughters from different political class, academia, business and religious group don join body to beg all political parties say make the next governor of Edo State come from Esanland come 2024. The group tok dis one for one tok wey dem do with Tori pipo on Saturday 22 April 2023 for Prestige Hotel for Benin City. Dem come tok say for equity, fairness and justice and for the peaceful coexistence of Edo people, need dey for Edo Central to produce the next governor of Edo State and come beg all the major political parties for Edo State to zone their 2024 governorship ticket to Esanland, especially Edo Central Senatorial District. Say dem dey assure Edo people say Esanland get people wey get integrity, intellect and dem dey capable to move Edo State forward. According to the press statement wey the group released, the secretary and the executive organizing secretary of the group, Pastor Christopher Oneowe and Valentine Udeobokon tok say dem don make am clear say Edo Central dey support both Edo North and Edo South when they come out as governor of Edo State, and say e no still bad if the two senatorial districts join body support the person wey Edo Central bring come out as the governor of Edo State.
Esan New Era welcome you all to this maiden press briefing. Esan New Era, this is the first in the planned series of press conferences that will be organized in our quest to ensure the equity, fairness, justice, and peaceful coexistence prevail in governance of our beloved state, Edo State. The Esan New Era is a gathering of prominent Esan sons and daughters, children from political class, academia, business, and religious groups who believe that the Edo State Senatorial District should be given a chance to use the next governor of Edo State come 2024. This is not because the governor has to come from Edo Central, but because it is fair, just, equitable, and right. In 1990, some sons and daughters of Edo State, under the guidance of our son of blessed memory, Admiral Augustus Ikomo, GCON, the then Vice President of Nigeria, came together to demand for the creation of Edo State from the then Bende State. This led to the creation of Edo and Delta State on 27th of August 1991 by the General Ibrahim Babangida. In accordance with the provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 3 senatorial districts of equal status were created in Edo State, and they are Edo North, Edo Central, and Edo South. Admiral Augustus Ikomo, who had all the power then, refused to bow to pressure from some quarters to take the administrative capital of the newly formed Edo State to his senatorial zone, Edo Central, as the case of Delta State, where the administrative office was moved to Asaba in favor of his wife, Mariam Babangida. In 1998, when the current political dispensation kicked off, leaders of the state under the leadership of Admiral Augustus Ikomo, GCON, and then Chief of General Staff Admiral Mike Akigbe, GCON, Chief Tony Aneni, Dr. Samuel Gbemudia, Chief MCK Obi, all of blessed memory, together with Chief Gabriel Ignatius, met to form the PDP in Edo State. Though Admiral Augustus Ikomo and Admiral Mike Akigbe had the powers to have favored any of their zone, they ceded the governorship slot to Edo South that eventually produced Governor Lucky Ignatius. It is also worthy of note that the APP, under the leadership of another Esan man, Chief Tom Ikimi, ceded their governorship candidate of the party to Lucky Imasuen, also from Edo South. The understanding was that after Edo South, the governorship would go to Edo Central and then to Edo North. This formula was kept in 2007 when Senator Osumbo from Edo Central emerged as governor. The question was, however, interrupted with the coming into power of Adam Soshomole, which gave the Edo North complete rightful tenure, 8 years. However, being lawful, being law-abiding people, Esan people took this in good faith. Governor Adam Soshomole returned power back to the South in 2016 instead of Edo Central. We have also accepted this and live peacefully within the state while contributing our quota to the development of the state in the midst of this injustice, political oppression that we have suffered. Let it be known that the promulgators of our constitution took into consideration the inclusion of the disadvantaged sectors into governance at all levels when he inserted zoning into the grand norm. Yes. If population were so yardstick for choosing leaders, Bayelsa State would not have been given 3 senators in the National Assembly. Same with Lagos and Kano states. President Olusegun Obasanjo from Ogun State could not have emerged as president in the midst of more populated states in the West like Lagos and Oyo. The president, Senate, President, and Speaker of the House of Assembly would have been rotated between Lagos and Kano State only. The above is not by any means an admission that the Edo Central, Esan people do not have the population to win the governorship as being falsely promulgated by some quarters. Governor Ambrose Ali proved this insinuation wrong when he won governorship in a much larger blended state, and Professor Osumbo repeated it in 2007. We are here today to remind our brothers and sisters from Edo South and Edo North that we are all children of the same parents in Edo State, with equal rights to the heritage of our parents. We are here to remind our brothers and sisters from Edo South that when their son, Govunorship, held the political powers in the state, Edo Central lent their support. We are here to remind our brothers and sisters from Edo North that we, Edo Central, supported their son, Adam Tushomani. We are here to remind Governor Obaseki that in the moment of his political turmoil, we, Edo Central, accepted him as our own brother. Though from Edo South to continue and complete his second term. It is in the light of all this that we are appealing to all the major political parties in Edo State to zone their 2024 governorship ticket to Edo Central Senatorial District. We assure you that we have the people with integrity, intellect, and capacity to move our state forward as governor. This is the right thing to do in the face of God and man. This will make the spirit of our late political leaders to rest in peace. Equity, fairness, and justice for peaceful coexistence. This is what we stand for. So I say, long live Edo State, long live Edo Central, long live our unity as a state.
Like we all know, pre-independence, even before the amalgamation of Nigeria, the Esan people migrated from the Benin's. We are all related, Edo South, Edo Central, and Edo North. That is why you see our tongues are almost similar. When an Esan man speaks, a Benin man understands. When an Esako, or one man speaks, an Esan man understands. So our unity and our peaceful coexistence predated the amalgamation of Nigeria. Even before the days of Western region, you know, Esan, Edo South and North were one people. And I remember the headquarters of even the Edo North and Central was Ubiaja before independence. And as a people, we think we have supported Edo South. We supported North. And Amso Shomole won the entire 5 local governments in Edo Central. He enjoyed maximum support. Lucky Benedio enjoyed maximum support. Chief John Oyegu enjoying maximum support. And to us as a people, Edo State sits on a tripod, a united family, bonded in love, similarity in culture. We intermarry, we respect one another. You know, our existence predates over 200 years together of peaceful coexistence. We are calling on our political leaders, our religious leaders, our royal fathers, critical stakeholders, especially the press, our amiable youths, the party leaders, the party chairmen, those who determines what happens in each political parties. We are appealing to you. Competence, capacity does not reside in any political senatorial district. There are people in Edo Central that are well-read, intelligent, have the capacity, the knowledge, the competence to deliver the greater good for Edo people and to move Edo forward. I would not want to bore you to begin to mention names of great men and women who are from Esan, who has contributed so much to nation building in the days of the Western region, to the Midwest, to Bendel, and to Edo today. This is a reminder of our unity, of the strength our forefathers, our fathers saw in each other in supporting one another to grow. We appeal to our traditional royal fathers to join us in ensuring fairness, equity, and justice for peaceful coexistence. We ask our political leaders to learn from what just happened in the most recent elections. You saw how Edo voted, indeed how Nigeria voted. Edo voted fairness, equity, and justice, based on the fact that it was agreed that not having done it yet, power should return to the South. So North, Edo Central, has not governed this state since creation. I think it is right thing for us, all those we have supported in the South, in the North, to also rally support around Edo Central this time. And I know that the electorate are ready to do what is right as always. Our appeal is to the political leaders to ensure fairness, to kindly zone the gubernatorial ticket to Edo Central at this time. We have capable people who are experienced, who have what it takes to pilot the affairs of the state. I would not go far. We all remember Inaho, Anthony Inaho. We remember the Alberto Kojes, the J.O. Divias, the Chitoria Nene, Tom Kimo. The list is endless. Professor Ambrose Ali. We have people who have contributed. Icon, Wadbury Icon. You know, those people created the state. And I think we should do the needful to ensure that we continually see ourselves as one people, grounded in true love and unity, and under the grace of God. And by the grace of God, we urge the political leaders. You know, the electorate cannot do more in the primaries. It's up to the political leaders to do what is right. And I trust my Edo elites, and I trust the Edo people, Edo residents and indigents. From what happened in the previous election, we can tell they vote fairness and equity, and they will do the same in 2024. Our appeal is to our political leaders: kindly do what is right before God and man, and zone the tickets to Edo Central. And I assure you that we will present our very best, and Edo will be better and better to the glory of God.
For fairness, equity, they not have done theirs. And even though they got the sea through the South, in such vein, we are appealing capable to do exactly what the Benin man or the Auchi man can do. It is an appeal that we are saying that the government and all political parties, very lucky for us, we have the 3 state party chairmen from Esanland: PDP, Azegbeni, APC, Colonel Muse, Labour Party, Kelly. Very wonderful. In this regard, we are appealing alongside with my brothers that the 3 parties and other political parties should zone their governorship ticket to Esan Central for fairness. So Edo Central for fairness, equity, just, and in the fear of God. Thank you very much, and we pray and we hope that our plea will be heard by the relevant authorities to give the Esan man, the Edo Central man, the opportunity to do that which the Edo South have done, is doing, the one that Edo North have done, so that we could live together as we have been living.
Another member of the group, Right Honorable Gabriel Obo, will be former member of the House of Representatives, will represent Esan West, Esan Central, and Igweben Federal Constituency. Contact say since 1999 date, no Esan man don't get the opportunity to govern this state, apart from Professor Osaheme Osumbo, will become the governor for only 18 months before court remove am. Honorable Gabriel Obokon still talk say some people dey talk say make dem make sure say dem bring out the best person wey go become the governor after Governor Obaseki administration, and say dem dey assure Edo people say Esanland get ogbonge men and women and dem go bring dem come out come 2024 to turn Edo State around again.
And when the military just handed over power, I also was part of that government when Chief John was governor of Edo State. I was special advisor on political and legislative matters. I have belonged in it, and I know the role that we as Esan people have played in the past to ensure that peace and justice reign and prevail in Edo State. I want to start by thanking all Edo people for the role they played when it was Midwest, where the first governor, Esanland, was elected, and Esanland, because they all accepted him and saw the stuff that is in him, and then they supported him to become the governor of Edo State. I want to also say, I want to say that in the whole of Edo State, we have capable people. The governor of the state, we have many capable hands. From Edo South, have many from Edo North, and we also have a lot of them from Edo Central. That's why my friend and brother, Prince Bigge, had already enumerated a lot of Esan people, men and women, that have rendered selfless services both to Nigeria and to the Embedded State and Edo State. Mention people like Chief Anthony Nauru, who certainly was even the one that made the motion for the independence of this country. There are many of them. And there's such brains and such people still abound in Esanland. I would just want to quickly say that since 1999, when this present dispensation began, and Esanland has clearly not been opportune to cover this state. 1999 to 2007, we had somebody from Edo South in the person of Chief Rocky Millennium, who we also supported, just like Mr. DJ has said, to become the governor of the state. And most of us, I was in that House of Reps at that time, we all worked with him to succeed, and he did well. After him, to the glory of God, came our son, Edo South, who was here barely for 18 months. And after 18 months, the courts removed him. Then came in Comrade Adams Oshibole at that time. Adams Oshibole came and did from Edo North and did exactly 8 years. So that would effect me that an Esanman had not really had any term since 1999. After Comrade Adams Oshibole, again came that should have been actually never been in terms of an Esanman. Truly, if you are the part of equity and what it should be, it should have come to Esan. But, well, the state came to Edo South with the present governor, Govunorship, who is now going almost completing his tenure by 2024. And I think so that what we are doing as Esan people right now is to begin and continue to sensitize the people of this state of the need to allow equity reign, let justice reign. I was reading somewhere where somebody said, yes, we are looking for the best about in Esanland. We have many of them. A lot of people in Esanland that can be president of this country. We've had an Esanland being the vice president of this country. And we had somebody that's a bit of Admiral. We had somebody like Chief Timenao from here, from Esan. And also, if you look at talking about the political situation in the whole of Nigeria, the role late Chief Timenao played is enough to show that there's no role that an Esanman cannot play. We still have people in Esanman today that can do as much as that and still do even better. that is why we are asking, we know that we are not looking for a governor of Esan. We are looking for a governor of Edo State. And that's why we believe that what we should do and what we are doing is to appeal to every right-thinking Edo man to please give Esan people a chance come 2024. And that when that time comes, if an Esan man is given a chance, we are sure to provide you the best. We will provide you the best, and that best will be such that we'll be able to turn Edo State around again.
Other Ogbonge people wait on that for the meeting now. Prince Emmanuel Odige, Honorable Eugene Okolese, Honorable Abu Okolese, Donald Osifu, among others. Make una remember, say Edo State governorship election na 2024. Your PVC na your right. And for those who never register or collect their PVC, make una go do am now. Not forget, say governor and local government na near you pass. A. Carter, Ojesele, TMC TV News.